Before we talk numbers, let's start here. When Aliko Dangote lands in Zimbabwe, it's not tourism, it's a sentiment signal. Capital is looking at this market again, but sentiment only opens the door. Execution is what keeps capital in the room. Zimbabwe turns the corner only when those two finally meet. Now, let's get down to business. Masimba Holdings continues to operate like the construction company that doesn't panic, it performs. Q3 revenue came in at $16.6 million, up 16%. Liquidity strengthened to a 1.37 current ratio. Net profit after tax stabilized at $5.7 million. But the real story is discipline. Masimba rebalanced its public-private project mix to manage payment risk. They tightened working capital sequencing so cash cycles stayed clean even when timelines shifted. In construction, execution isn't about concrete, it's about cash flow. Order books don't build value, delivery does. Now, African distillers. A masterclass in how compliance becomes a competitive edge. Revenue surged 54% to $40.4 million, volumes jumped 43%, and operating income spiked 280% to $5.7 million, plus $2.7 million pumped into capacity upgrades. Why the jump? Because the crackdown on smuggled alcohol leveled the playing field, and AFDIS was structurally ready. When the gray economy shrinks, formal players with governance, capacity, and brand trust expand. Fast. Then, okay Zimbabwe. A painful but important lesson. Revenue collapsed 52%. Costs were cut by 43.91%, but the top line fell faster. Power outages sent operating costs up, impairments hit $10.3 million, and capex dropped to $0.9 million. But the worst moment? Suppliers shifting to upfront payments. Once supplier confidence breaks, stockouts follow, customers move, and retail velocity dies. OK's restructuring, asset sales, and energy strategy are necessary, just late. So what's the thread? Masimba shows us execution beats uncertainty. AFDIS proves legitimacy compounds faster than hype. OK, Zimbabwe reminds us that underinvestment sends the bill eventually. And Dangote's visit? A reminder that capital is watching, but it only commits when execution shows up. I'm Monkey Business, where intelligence meets elegance, and every insight is served the way capital prefers it, clean, precise, and uncompromised.